Hello! I can hardly see you over this massive monitor because it's so big. So today we've got the AORUS FV43U Monitor. It is a big one. Let's get out the box. So before I get into the unboxing of this gaming monitor, please go join our Discord community. Loads of chat, loads of banter. It's a great place to be. Link in the description. Oh, what file? Oh my God. Okay, it comes with a bunch of cables, HDMI, power cable, display port, HDMI 3.0 interface, another power cable for Europe. Oh, it's got a remote control. Ooh, I like the feet, metal. So it's got the type of stands where there's one on each end. Now I've got the stand on the bottom. Let's have a look at it. It is big, isn't it? 43 inches that is. That is a very, very big monitor. That's probably the biggest monitor I've seen outside of the 49-inch Samsung, but you know, that's like really thin. It does look kind of gamery, you know. I wonder if any of this stuff lights up or if it's just sort of mirrory. It's got VESA mounting, looks like 200mm VESA mounting, so you can mount it to a wall. Do you know what? I think it sort of fits in with the whole big monitor slash almost a TV kind of thing. If you've got this on your desk, I imagine it's going to be right in your face. We'll test that in a minute. We'll do some game testing as well on our testing area. But I think that this probably would look pretty good on a wall, to be honest. When you start to get to a certain size, they get really wobbly. Samsung G9 is a really good example of that. How it connects right in the middle at the back and it kind of wobbles a little bit. This thing is absolutely solid. It's got two HDMI 2.1, which gives us that magic 4K 120 Hz, really good for console gamers. And the thing about it having two is you can have your Xbox in one, your PlayStation in the other. There's no console walls anymore, just buy both. It's also got DisplayPort 1.4, so you can get 144 Hz out of your PC. USB Type-C. It's also got two USB 3 ports, one of these USB interface type ports. Let's turn it on and see what it's like. It is massive. So obviously we just set it up on the desk. We're gonna do a little bit of gaming. Stick with me for the gaming. I'll do that right at the end. But first impressions wise, I like it. I quite like a big screen. So we do have a 3090 in this machine. So I am able to get the 144 Hz at 4K. So it is a VA panel, so when you're sat right in front of it, it looks great, but the viewing angles on VA panels aren't known for having great viewing angles, let's put it that way. It's also got the quantum dot technology, which means the colours are going to be great, and this does cover 97% of the DCI P3 spectrum. We will test it though. There'll be a proper in-depth test review video coming. This is just a little bit of a first impression. Normally I would use the joystick. It does come with a joystick. Normally I would use that, but this also comes with a remote. So you've got some gaming settings, aim stabilizer, black equalizer, very important for gaming, super resolution. Oh, overdrive settings are interesting. Smart OD, picture quality, balance and speed. Also got adaptive sync. Oh, that's interesting. So we've all heard of RGB. Obviously, RGB tends to be the one that comes up most, the color space that comes up most when we're gaming. But what this also has is CMY, which is the CMYK color spectrum, which you would use for things like Photoshop, InDesign, more creative productivity type things. And you can control the saturation and the hue separately. So that is awesome. So that tells me that they're not only just thinking about this monitor as being a gaming monitor, they're also really considering people who would use it productively as well. So if you want to use it for Photoshop, if you want to use it for InDesign stuff, and you want to use that CMYK color spectrum, you can really adjust it on this monitor really well. I guess you could have, you could be gaming on this thing. You could have your PC on, going through your display port as your main image, and then your picture-in-picture could be through the HDMI, and maybe you're watching TV or watching a movie, or I don't know, gaming on your Xbox at the same time as your PC, if you're a crazy person. I'm really impressed with the OSD. There's a lot of functionality within there. It's 10-bit color, or it's 8-bit with FRC on. It's the 4000:1 contrast ratio, 1 ms response time. This is kind of the full package, and it's also massive. I like it, I'm impressed. I think that's really cool. Before I fire up a couple of games on this, I will play some PC games on it. I'm also going to use an Xbox on it just to see kind of what the Xbox experience is like on there as well, because I think that's kind of the market they're trying to get into a little bit with it. Okay, I've just put on Tomb Raider. It does look good, you know. What I quite like is when you're looking at the character, there's all this stuff going on in your peripheral vision, which I guess works maybe quite nicely for a AAA title, a story-based game. Yeah, these speakers are pretty good. You know what, it's more like a TV experience, but you're getting 120 Hertz, 144 Hertz in 4K, which is great for a monitor. So I've loaded up some CSGO, and as you can see, again, it just looks so like big and impressive. Normally with an esports game, you want like a small monitor, 24 inch, 27 inch, something like this. You know what, I quite like it. It kind of like forces your peripheral vision to work a little bit. On a 27 inch screen, you can see a lot more of what's going on, I guess. But it does have the high refresh rate, so it's got that going for it. So I fired up the Xbox, and I've fired up Minecraft Dungeons, which is, I quite like this game, to be honest. The whole gaming experience is so immersive. For me as well, when you're playing on PC, like when I play on PC, I'm very upright and I'm very active. When I'm playing on Xbox, I'm kind of sitting back in the chair and I'm using the controller. I feel like it works really well with that sort of experience. Okay, so I've just fired up a little bit of Gears of War, just doing the testing bit to begin with. And you know what? It looks so good. This is one of the most immersive, it's one of the most immersive experiences I've ever had playing a game. It's very, very good. It's like playing on a TV, it really is. It's like playing at home on your TV, but you're really close to it. The AORUS FV43U Monitor, gaming monitor, I'm really impressed. You know, it's got really, really good specs. I like the size. It's a different experience to using like a smaller screen. But yeah, great for PC, great for Xbox. I'm going to be really interested to see the results that Charlie gets with his in-depth testing. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to see our in-depth review probably next week. And if you go to the WePC.com website, there'll be the article for the review on there as well, probably in a couple of days. Please go have a look at our Discord, join the Discord community, there to help you, there to have fun. Hit the notification bell, give us a thumbs up, and get in the comments to let me know what you think of this. Thanks for watching.